Hey, water signs, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your love reading for August, next couple of days here. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And I'm doing your love spread for the next couple of days. We're going to look at your situation. We're going to look at your energy, all water signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus water signs. We're going to look at the person who you are thinking about, their energy, and we're going to look at the energy that bonds the two of you, binds you together. And we'll take a look at a possible outcome, energy that you don't see coming in the next couple of days, and get some advice as well. So, water signs, what is going on with you? We are looking at your situation. We're looking at your energy. We're looking at the person you are thinking about, or their energy, the energy that bonds the two of you, and possible outcome. Okay, let's take a look. Your energy. Seven of Swords reversed. So there's been some sneaky monkey activity, but it has been in the past. So this is something that you most likely already know about. Here's the Four of Swords, and this is about coming out of hibernation around this, perhaps. And here's the Ten of Swords. So this is an ending, a full circle has happened because of this. Okay, let's get some clarification on that right off the bat. So the Seven of Swords, this lying, cheating, stealing kind of stuff, I also feel like it very possibly could have just been eliminated. There's a lot, all three of these are swords. This is all about being up in your head about it, thinking about it, thinking, reminiscing, looking back about all of these betrayals. Okay, Seven of Swords, right? So somebody looks like they were in a committed relationship and this was going on, and it looks like it was very much under the radar. It was very much a secret. So let's look at this Four of Swords. Here's the Chariot. So that secret came barreling out, however that looked. And the Ten of Swords, here's a Page of Cups. Yeah, it does look like there was some kind of an apology, but that apology was so small compared to these majors that are clarifying what happened that I'm not sure if it was recoverable. I want to look at the situation a little bit more here. Water signs. This seems like a doozy of a breaking of a commitment. And this coming out of hibernation or finding out about this seems like it like came fast and furious kind of thing. And then here's this like little offer of, hey, how you doing? It's almost like somebody said something not addressing the gravity of what happened. It seems odd. Okay. Let's take a look at this Hierophant here. There might have even been a house involved. You might have even been living with someone. I mean, this is the marriage card. You could have been married to them or long-term committed relationship. Let's take a look at this enlightenment of the situation. And yeah, this is like, it really brought the emotions out. It really brought somebody down really far, really deep into crisis mode. The illumination of this was not pretty. That's what it looks like, water signs. Let's take a look at this kind of blowing off of the gravity of this. Somebody thinks that they can romance you and like move on from this. And I feel like somebody's even talking about the romance that is there, the romance that the connection, the romantic connection that's there. It also looks like there's some time and space between you and this person. This is something that happened, it looks like, in the past with the Seven of Swords reversed. Let's take a look at your energy, my water signs. Nine of Cups reversed. So on one hand, this is something that you thought you wanted, something that you really, really thought you wanted, and it was so wrong for you. It was so wrong. But also, this is also not having your wishes come true in such a big way. This is also stepping through a new threshold into a beautiful new cycle, which I do love. And here's the Magician reversed. This is some pretty solid manipulative energy. So let's clarify that a bit too. So let's take a look at this. I feel like someone had you walk into a threshold, very possibly a house, a commitment, and they were a sneaky type of manipulator to even get you that far. Let's see. Nine of Cups reversed. What's going on? Here's a King of Cups. I really feel like this is the person. It's like you really, really, really thought that you loved this in-love king. But in actuality, this in-love king, not gender specific, mind you, was very emotionally manipulative. And they have their own issues of not having control, or they have control issues, and also issues about not wanting other people to know what their true feelings are. There's a lot going on there. Don't feel bad, water sign. Don't feel bad about this if you feel duped. Okay, so let's take a look at this, starting a new cycle, moving into a new space energetically. Oh, I'm also feeling like this is a huge learning situation for you. There's so much sacred geometry here. And look at that energy that's coming from above, totally all the way around to this person. There's so many light downloads that happened because of this. I know it sounds crazy and awful. And I even just heard this and it's popping back in right now, but it's Rumi. I can't remember. The wound is the opening where the light is able to come in or something like that. But something huge happened when you went through this, water signs. And oh, right, you found your power. You somehow found your power in this dismay. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this Magician reverse. This manipulating energy. Yeah, and we get the Four of Cups. I feel like this is you, water signs, saying, yeah, I figured something out big time, and I'm not telling the universe that's what I want anymore. I'm telling the universe that is not what I want. I'm making choices so that the universe knows exactly what it is that I do want. I feel like that's your energy, water signs. Let's take a look at the person that you are thinking about. We have Temperance. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Devil reversed. I will say this. This person is saying any addictions and codependency and toxicity that I I'm on the wagon. I have balanced it out. I have healed it. I am doing things in moderation. Like they're talking about how healed they are, or how they recognize the patterns of things that didn't serve them and how they're releasing those things. This would be someone who is looking at their shadow, recognizing what their shadow is and coming to terms with it, dealing with it, facing it. And this is being extremely pensive about it, thinking about it. Also thinking about strategy. What can I do now? what needs to happen. So let's look a little deeper into this. Tell me more about this temperance. This is also Sagittarius energy. This is Capricorn energy. We've got Leo energy. We've got Gemini energy. Oh, actually, we've got Taurus, we've got Cancer, like we've got a ton of them. So it doesn't matter. But what's going on with this temperance? So yeah, this temperance is saying in moderation. What I'm actually feeling like is they're holding back. They're holding back from communicating. They're holding back from expressing, explaining. They're holding back from any type of confrontation. And let's take a look at this Queen of Swords. It's like I'm getting very clear with my intention. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say if this confrontation were to ever happen. And they're actually thinking about talking about something that they feel like is truthful. Something that they are feeling like is like, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to illuminate some things that I kept hidden. And I kind of feel like water signs, that's the only way to approach you. But they're thinking about it and they're holding back, and they want to appear like they have it all together, like they're in moderation. I also feel like they want to make it look like they don't care that there's separation between you, or they want to make it look like it doesn't affect them very much. But let's take a look at this, looking at your own shadow and releasing toxicity. Right. Here's the 1111 card. This can be twin flame stuff. This can be marriage. It's reversed. So it's like this upheaval of home. And that's what this is as well. Okay. So I feel like someone, for some of you water signs, someone is saying that you are toxic. The interesting thing is, though, when they're saying that, they're enjoying saying that. That's a strange thing to say. Let's see. They're enjoying saying that. I get the feeling that this person, very possibly, I mean, you know, a manipulator, an emotional manipulator, this Magician reversed, that King of Cups reversed, like this person likes you to have emotional reactions because of them, whatever it is that they're doing or saying. So, wow. And then we get the Fox. This person is, first of all, not, I don't really feel like they can see their shadow. They're saying that they can. They say that they're dealing with it and they're very healthy and they understand themselves. But people who understand themselves and are at peace with that don't necessarily want to play games like that. But there's a lot of emotional games that are happening, a lot of control. And the reason this person is thinking about, you know, how do I come correct, or how do I look like I come correct? It's about control. How do I control the situation? How do I make this situation? How do I control the way this other person sees me? That's what I'm feeling like. Okay, so let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. Separation. Here's the Hanged Man. So this is hanging out, on hold, waiting, but also having your own spiritual moments, like figuring some things out. looking at things from completely different perspectives. I feel like you have come to a place, water signs, where you're like, I'm not picking up what you're putting down. I'm not accepting your cup of love from your page. But let's get some clarification, right? So water signs, I feel like you're saying, yeah, we're on hold, or, there's this stagnation, there's this separation, there's like this, long time of wait, and the cups have turned over. This is an ending. This 10 of Cups, this complete emotional fulfillment is no more. Let's pull one more for the clarification of the energy that bonds the two of you. Here's luck. And I want to say that you dodged a bullet, water signs. This was a blessing in disguise. This could have gone on for a long time. And as luck would have it, it didn't. So let's take a look at what is the possible outcome here this week. Here we have some moving on in a big way, a rite of passage even. Here we have soulmates, and we have someone who's not ready to emotionally leave this situation. So possible outcome for the next couple of days, like someone's trying really hard. This is what I feel like. Someone's trying really hard to make this rite of passage and move toward more of a soulmate relationship. And someone else is not emotionally ready to move forward yet. This could be you, water sign, trying to do these things while you're still trying to, move through emotions. But I kind of feel like it's this other person not being ready. Let's look at this 6 of Swords. Yeah, here's the Tower movement. So this is a big moving on. This is somebody absolutely having an epiphany and moving through that to calmer waters, letting that go, kind of dropping it like it's a hot potato. Let's look at this 6 of Cups. Here we have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So this is like, I'm an expert at knowing what a soulmate is at this point, because I know what it doesn't feel like. Wow, that's a pretty, it's kind of like a harsh epiphany. It's very much swords for sure. Let's look at this 8 of Cups reversed. I'm not emotionally ready to move on just yet. I don't want to let go yet. And karmic injustice. Somebody is really upset about their situation in their hanged man waiting position. Somebody is upset about this. They feel like karmic justice did not occur. I mean, aside from the situation that we have here where literally karmic justice was not happening, I feel like this other person is saying the way things ended felt bad for them. And this is not new to them. They have felt this before. Other people have done this to them before. And what it sounds like to me is they are not learning from their shadow. I feel like somebody's being pretty victim-y and not learning from their actions. And I'm getting this weird feeling for some of you. The reason why is because there's an emptiness. Like they don't process emotions like you do somehow. Maybe like even normal people do. Like I'm saying, I don't feel like they're having a lot of feelings. Okay. Let's take a look at some energy that you don't see coming in the next couple of days around this situation. Water signs, water signs. What's happening in the next couple of days that you don't see coming? And okay, so we've got high honor, toil and labor, and distant horizons. So we don't see coming in the next couple of days. What this looks like to me is somebody's going to have some kind of communication with you. They're going to put you up on a pedestal, and it could be at your workplace, but it could also be about them saying how hard it's been for them. This change, not being around you. And they might even talk about distant horizons, the future, what that would look like. They might want to continue offering a very small cup of love because of this separation, this romance. They're coming back in to romance you. That's possibly something that you don't see coming in the next couple of days. Wow. Okay. Yeah, here's the bouquet. Romance, dropping some knowledge on you, maybe coming to you, strategically trying to illuminate something from you, but recognize too that it looks like this person is trying to illuminate something for you, but to look a particular way, what they're telling you, it's strategic so that you see them in a particular way. So read between the lines here, water signs, as you do. And distant horizons. Okay, so both of these came up. So distant horizons is talking about this healing journey that you're both on. They may talk about that, but also this person is interested in being physical. That's what they're coming in for. Oh, okay. So let's look at messages of love. This person is still wanting to be with you physically, but that doesn't. I feel very, very much like they're manipulating you. Okay. And I already think that you know this. I don't think that I'm saying anything that you don't know. And I don't think I'm saying anything that you don't even already know how you would like deal with it. Like you already know. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. I think that's like, I even hear work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. That's funny. But I also feel like this is play hard to get or play hardball. Like that's kind of how I feel like what that really means right now. And marriage, this relationship is moving toward a sacred union. I do believe that is the kind of smoke they are going to be blowing. And friendship, this friendship is leading to more. I feel like all this is really manipulative. Like they're talking about being friends and wanting it to be more. And I feel like there's some schmarmy stuff going on here, water signs. Let's look at the romance oracle and see what your romance oracle, what your angels and guides, your romance angels want to say. What do water signs need to know about this situation? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like your romance angels are telling you to maintain your hanged man status. Ooh. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. I also feel like this card always is talking about social engagements. So I feel like this might be kind of like you might run into this person somewhere, or it might be something like that. Somebody also could be asking you to do something, like bring you out of retreat. I feel like somebody's maybe like making it like, come, let's have a conversation, come, let's meet somewhere kind of thing. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like for some of you, listening to what this person has to say can help you and help you in your process. It can either, shift into more healing, or it can validate what you are already feeling, but basically gathering more information. And water signs, think of a yes or no question, and I'm going to ask the angel oracle for some guidance for the next couple of days. Okay, let's see. Recovery. So there's still time, there's still a period of recovery that is prominent. Meditation brings answers. I don't know why this is coming in, but somebody's saying snowmobile. So that is for somebody. And abundance. I feel like the abundance card is actually talking to you about how many options and opportunities you actually have. You have a whole lot of different paths you could take, choices you could make, options you could entertain. So it's important for you to know that. Success. I think it's important to be thinking about your own success right now. And again, the abundance and opportunity, like you can be successful. I feel like too, and we have the yes. I feel like too, you're going to recognize red flags when you'll notice them, you'll recognize them. So just like when you're keep an open mind, I feel like that's just be open to everything that's happening and everything that's being said, how it's being said, what the motivations are behind what's being said. Water signs, I know you can feel that. So there you have it. That's what I have for you, water signs, for your collective love reading for the next few days here. Let me know how that resonated, and like and subscribe. Thank you for being with me, and I will be back in a couple of days checking back in with your energy. Bye, water signs.